And and it's good niggas behind the wall.
Right,
it's just that they don't know nothing else.
Besides the environment, man. Niggas be stuck in the environment.
So I'm gonna say it like this, right? I'm fortunate. My wife actually, like, I believed in her. She went and started her own company, and it's a company called Travel Like a Boss. She called the Passport Abuser. She literally went and started her own company while I was away, and it took off.
Yeah.
It took off. 1.5 million in 18 months. Like, it just took off.
Yeah.
So me coming home, I didn't have that chance to go back to the same environment and get caught up in the same. Because where we come from, we ain't got no choice.
Right.
So a lot of us come out of prison and we got good intentions. But when we go back to the same environment, we get caught up in the same shit.
She shake it like jelly.
Damn, Drake, you
100 bands
nasty.
of Chanel, but I'm still shaking ass
I go
like
it's like a
jelly.
valley, got Trish in the telly. Shorty won't fuck up, but that's in some heli. Look on my phone, got the best of my celly. Flight to my yelly, put dick on her belly. When I make bets and I'm open up.
That's a motherfucking Barcast. Show free.
It's cash.
Special guest with us today. My guy Mario. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. I'm good.
Welcome home. Welcome home, baby.
Enjoying this shit.
I see. We came home. We on a shopping spree.
It's a long time coming.
It's well deserved. It's well deserved for sure.
Definitely a long way away from khakis.
Definitely.
You know, oh yeah, and we got a, relationship.
Yeah.
See?
I'm about to walk down that aisle probably in about
Walk
the next
that
90
aisle.
days.
Oh yeah. Congratulations.
Shorty did the whole thing with me.
That's what's up.
Yeah, there's not too many like that.
Nah.
The next
Not at
day, as soon as you sentence, next day it's over.
Yeah.
I
Probably
would-
before.
I'm saying how your mindset was though, like, you get what I'm saying? Because it really, nowadays it's like,
Well, I'm just saying, like, at what point? Like, when I first went down, because there's a difference between when I first hit the prison, there was no change. It was none of that. I was who I was, and most of the years I was down, I was who I was until I started to grow in myself and started to figure out things in myself. Like, all this, I scream loyalty, all this, I'm in the streets getting money for all the wrong reasons, only to go to jail and have nothing.
Take all that shit away from you.
And all the niggas that I'm screaming loyalty to,
I ain't there at
they
all.
telling on me.
Yeah.
It was two of my niggas that really, like, rolled the whole thing out for me. And one I grew up with, he grew up under me. The other one from your hood, from Long Branch. Like, my man Jared, he stood by me. My man Dake, he stood by me. And my wife, like, and you would think, like, since I'm such a family man, I didn't see my kids until the day I got home.
But that's your decision though?
Nah, it wasn't. It was just so many people being involved and me living reckless with dealing with this chick. And once I went away, they, in their own minds, because they had their own situations going on, but they just felt some type of way about me. So I, like, saw my son up to, like, 18, and I never saw my daughters. Like, I met them a few weeks ago when I came home.
That's crazy.
And now I got them every day. Like, I left them at the house to come here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't party, I don't drink, I don't.
When I'm saying when they know you, like, when they know you don't play about your kids, they're gonna use your kids against you.
No,
all
but
the time.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to talk bad about them because it was just so much of he said, she said that we never talked while I was away. So when I came home and I'm sitting down with my wife and my daughter's mother, my son's mother, and we actually finding out that it was really never no problem out of all these years. So we just pushed that shit to the side and started from day one.
Yeah, it's bigger than that. Yeah.
And now I got my daughters, and that's what I cherish the most, the time with my son, my kids, and my wife. That's it.
Yeah. That's all that matters, man. Family.
And they ain't gonna put me in jail.
Right. Exactly.
You could just politic with the wrong dude out here, and you be back where you started.
I feel to be like kindle things like what your son went to meet you.
Oh,
You know
that's-
what I'm saying?
That was amazing. I left my son when he was 1. He about to be 10.
Yeah.
and he lives in Florida. So, and me being so mad over the years about me not being able to see him, that don't even exist when I walked out here.
Yeah.
We started from, and he remembers everything.
Yeah.
We started from that day, and in the last 30 days, he's been up here twice from Florida. Whenever I could get him, I got him.
That's good because a lot of kids usually, like, even though it's not, you know, like your fault or whatever, they wouldn't still want to even.
The animosity is
It's not even that they
yeah.
taught. Some kids is taught to like to resent it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they taught to
And
like.
one thing I'm gonna say about my kid's mother, they never talk bad about me to my kids.
Mhm.
Because when my kids met me, they were all open. Like, it wasn't no, oh, you did this and that.
Yeah.
It was all open doors. Like, they don't even know where I was at. Like, I still haven't even crossed that road.
That's what's up, though. I like shit like that.
With, like, I'm hiding bracelets. My son actually just saw me jump out the shower last night. And I'm in the dressing room, and he walks in, and he like, oh, what's that on your leg? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like, that's my blood pressure machine. I said, and he was like, man, they tracking you. So we had a little conversation, but I still tried to downplay it.
Yeah. Got that vibe.
It's a beautiful thing. Like, you ain't, like, from going from where I was when I was out here the last time to where I'm at now.
Yeah.
The things that I used to worry about, they don't even exist. Like,
Exactly.
they don't even exist. Like, I could leave my phone laying around. My wife, she can go through it. She can use it. My kids can. It's none,
It's peaceful.
no trust issues. It's peaceful. And I'm not even. I actually don't even know nothing that go on in the hood. Like, it don't even exist to me.
Yeah.
I don't politic out there. I don't do none of that because you see the people doing the same shit. Like, it's crazy because you do the same shit, you're gonna get the same results.
Yeah.
They just gonna be bigger. You do 2 years when you go to jail, and then you come back, you do 5, and then after that they try to lose you.
Yeah.
And and it's good niggas behind the wall.
Right.
It's just that they don't know nothing else.
Besides the
So-
environment, man, niggas be stuck in the environment.
So I'm gonna say it like this, right? I'm fortunate. My wife actually, like, I believed in her. She went and started her own company, and it's a company called Travel Like a Boss. She called the Passport Abuser. She literally went and started her own company while I was away, and it took off.
Yeah.
It took off. 1.5 million in 18 months. Like, it just took off.
Yeah.
So me coming home, I didn't have that chance to go back to the same environment and get caught up in the same. Because where we come from, we ain't got no choice.
Right.
So a lot of us come out of prison and we got good intentions, but when we go back to the same environment, we get caught up in the same shit. And then people be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna be able to do this, and I'm gonna come home and be able to do this. Nigga, the day you get home, it's a bill. There's a bill waiting on you. Even if you don't, there's a bill. And if you living with your mother, your grandmother, nigga, take the trash out. Nigga, get the fuck out. You ain't got long to get here.
Exactly.
So, and nobody, if you know what I know, and you know how to get to it, you ain't gonna be sitting on your ass just letting anybody talk to you. You gonna get it back,
Right.
and then you just get right back in that lifestyle. But I was fortunate not to have to go back to there and not have to face that. So it was like easier for me to transition into this family man.
Right.
Like, cause my wife was for the kids. Everything that I already, like, when I walked out of prison, I had an American Express card. I had, like, she built me while I was away. Like, yo, when you come home,
Not too many. Listen, not too many got that. You know what I mean?
ain't too many people got that.
Nah, not at all.
It was, and for me to even choose to do something crazy to jeopardize everything that she built, it would have been like, you was a sucker. You was a dummy.
Yeah.
Like, and then what I'm gonna do? Run around here chasing nothing? Like, yo, it's crazy how, like, I be looking at some of these females and the niggas they chasing, and I be thinking like, there's a good nigga in jail. There's a better nigga in jail. I got a nigga named Poolside in jail right now. I got a nigga named Poolside in jail right now, and he's a better nigga than half of these bitches niggas that's out here.
Right.
Respect for everything, do for himself and everything. Like it's sad, but you know, you just sit back. This shit like a reality show. When you look, I be on Instagram like that shit is a reality show. I look like, and you see the same.
Everybody
niggas,
want to
like,
live better than everybody, man.
yeah, but you know what? Instagram like Monopoly, dog. It's like being rich in Monopoly, dog. It's like being.
A lot of that shit is just for show.
It's just for show. Like
For sure.
I don't understand it, but it ain't meant for me to understand it. So, you know, I'm living my life the way I feel like I should live it, and I'm enjoying it.
Right.
You know, my babies is like everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like a girl dad. No disrespect to my son. That's my boy, but I got more girls than I got, you know, and I got to be there. I done lost all these years.
Yeah, you got.
I done not been there all these years. That's why I be telling their mothers, like, yo, anytime you feel like you want to drop them off, you've been holding it down all these years. Like, I ain't got no choice. Like, just drop them off. Like, open door policy. If you want to drop them off for the whole summer, then drop them off for the whole summer. And when I post about my wife, my kids.
Right. I already see. I already know what you want.
I know what time I want. So when a nigga asks me what type of time I'm on, I'm like, damn, you don't know. Like, you ain't get the point right now.
What I'm on.
Like, oh, yo, you going out tonight? Don't hit me about going out.
You been there, done it. I've been, you know what I'm saying? That shit get tiring, man.
And then I'll be listening to niggas on, you know, they be, yo, that's my nigga. I'm going to ride or die for him. I ain't riding or dying for nobody. I got to get up in the morning. I got kids to raise. I got to get up. So if you think I ain't riding for you, I ain't dying for you. I got to get the fuck up in the morning. I got kids to raise. So I done did all that dumb shit. Like, I ain't doing that shit no more. You want to ride or die, then go over there and figure the fuck out. You ain't my nigga if you want to ride or die. Don't ride or die for me. I ain't going to do it for you.
I gotta wake up in the morning. I got kids to raise. That's funny.
People don't get that though. They don't understand that them responsibilities.
Yeah,
you know why though? Because they trying to keep up. Everybody trying to keep up with everybody, bro. This shit is a facade. It's that social media shit. That shit is a facade.
I'm battling myself. Like I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. That's all I'm focused on me. I don't know what goes on in nobody else's life. I don't care what goes on in nobody else's life. All I'm doing is focus on me and my son. I'm just trying to make sure we good, peaceful, you know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough out this bitch.
Because me ain't perfect.
Nobody.
You get what I'm saying? It's only a switch.
Yeah, exactly.
You could do something to get the old me. Like, you could do something, like, but that's not our angle. If I present myself a certain way to you, if I'm asking you for respect, just give me my respect. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want to respect me, then just don't disrespect me. Just you get what I'm saying? Like, just go about your business. And I be looking at it because I be believing that I'm mature now. Since I went away, I kind of commit myself to the process of changing things that I didn't like about me. Me worried about what people think about me. Me having to lie to make me look bigger than what I really am. Like, these are things that I had to change about me. When you're in prison, people don't do that. So I'm looking like, all right, I'm gonna change these things, because if I'm going home to be this father figure and I'm doing this, what you think my son gonna want? Like, what do we take?
Gonna be just like you.
He gonna be just like me.
I'm trying to tell you, I
like
got 3 of them.
Like,
I already know.
one thing about me, I've been fighting all my life. Any situation I get in, I believe I can fight my way out of. It's sad. Like, it's my wife said, like, you, like, I will fight a shopping cart if I have to, if it don't untangle. Like, I just believe that I'm just so hands on, and I'm still trying to change that. I get cut off in traffic, I'll be ready to pull over. But it's like, now I dumb it down a little bit, like, but when it comes to my babies,
You ain't supposed to play about
I'm not dumbing it down. Nigga, I fight a 7-year-old. I do not dumb it down. Like, I'm not, like, my girls, my son, I don't play none of that. Like, I'm a fit, you know, I be having to go, my wife, like, how you think I should go to the school and handle this, or should you go? She be like, nah, I'ma go. Like, it's because people don't understand, like, just because you see a person changing doesn't mean that old them is good. It's going. It's a process. It's literally a process.
One snap.
One snap. Like, oh shit, this is what we doing. I did a lot of time in jail for selling drugs. when it come to my babies, I do whatever. If I go down there and do that standing up, like, I ain't trying to go back. I ain't sending no message to be like, oh, do this, but nigga, it's my job to protect them. That's it. That's my job.
Any father,
That's just, and if I gotta, you know, I don't want to put myself in that predicament because then who gonna raise them? But I definitely gotta protect mine. That's just how it is. That's my main focus, is protecting mine.
Always. No, for sure. Always. How that transition though? Like, you know, going from that fast life, that, you know, hustling, to now like trying like legitimate legal. You know, that shit is a different.
Definitely.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, but you gotta find your lane.
For sure.
Legal money is good.
You know, it's always
and
good.
And it comes like if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
It comes like you gotta find your lane, like what you doing, and you can make the money. Like it's
the money always there.
But one thing you gotta understand about illegal money, right? When you in the streets, you pick up a certain type of lifestyle. You start taking care of people that you don't think that you could tell no to, like aunts, cousins. It's the lifestyle. It ain't, the average nigga ain't stacking no money.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? It's the lifestyle. And the average nigga, he make, let's say if the nigga make $5,000, he spend it. He just know that he can get it back. So when you look at, like, I was a stack king. Like, that's all I did was stack. And everybody be like, oh, he buying all this clothes, sneakers. Sneakers is money. Sneakers is like jewelry these days. You can resell them.
I already know.
When I went away, nigga, some of the sneakers paid for my lawyer.
That's crazy.
People just look at stuff and be like, oh, he blowing this, he doing this. But when you come home and you find your way, do it look like I'm hurting? You get what I'm saying? Like, do it look like I'm hurting? I ain't hurting. I believe that the way I show myself, I just want people that's coming home behind me to see that they can do the same thing. You ain't even got to run back to the street.
Go back to that old lifestyle.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to get on the microphone
and
and tell you what I could give you. The game is to be sold. It ain't to be told. So if you want a little bit of literature on what to do, I got so many avenues coming. I got nonprofits coming. I do motivational speakers for, you know, people that's coming home. I do a lot behind the scenes that I don't even say, that I don't even speak about anything.
You know, I got this nonprofit. I think I want to get it started. I want to get it back going. It's called Fathers First.
It's crazy because mine is something like that, but I'm still, like, you know, in the process of creating it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going for minority kids. Yeah. I don't think a kid should go through what I went through. So a lot of people don't know a lot about, like, you just know the crazy Mario. Like, when average person, when I came home, like, oh shit, this is what's happening. But I actually been doing this my whole life. I've been in DIFAs. I've been in foster homes. I've been in youth houses. Like, my first juvenile sentence was a 6-year sentence. I came home from a juvenile sentence. I was home 40 days. Went away and did 4 years. Was home 3 months. Went away and did 3 years. Then I was home for 5 years and went away and just did 8.5. It's
no more of that shit.
It's no more of that shit. Like, I'm like, I was dealt a bad hand, but I still got a decision of where I go in my future, and I had to figure that out. Like, my whole excuse was, well, this is my life. This is like, what else did I know? My dad passed away, but he was into drugs. My mom was into drugs. You get what I'm saying? It was around.
That's all you know.
But it's crazy because guess what? I never used drugs.
I feel like a lot of people be stuck because they stuck on using it as an excuse too, though. Like, this all I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, this all I know, so this all I'm gonna do. Like, I feel like that's, like, you know, it gets to a point where it's an excuse because you get to that point, like, I know this ain't it, but, like,
yo, you know, I never smoked weed. I never smoked a cigarette.
Yeah. Never, like, ever. Like, ever. Not my twist.
I just picked up a cigar. I'm like, man, when I go home After
Cigar is the
this.
worst though.
But I didn't do it as like, oh, this is what my new thing is.
Yeah, you just want.
I'm like, I always wanted to smoke a cigar,
yeah.
and push my past behind me. Like, damn, this is something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I wanted to go spend a couple dollars on a nice cigar and be like, my past behind me. I'm about to blow this shit. This smoke is my past. Like, this is what it is. Go behind me.
That's fine.
And put it down and keep it pushing. I just never was that type of, that I ain't mind selling them. You know, because, you know, I don't know. When I feel like getting high, I just go on the roof. I'm just being honest. I guess other people do other shit with it.
Yeah, nah.
But it's just not my twist. But I think, like, you know, if you could come from where I came from, and then you could come right out the door, come right out the gate, and change your whole life, like, man, I ain't going back to that shit. Anybody could do it. Anybody could do the shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people be using it as an excuse. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because
to be stuck in their ways type shit. Nobody want to grow. I feel like growth is like maturity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing more to a man about a man changing his ways. You know what I'm saying? To take care of his people, to be there for his people, to be there for his kids. Like, I'm not going back. Like, I lost them years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get them back. You know what I'm saying? I did everything I did for the streets. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't give me nothing. Ain't get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? All I did was just, I lost money, took a lot of losses, and ended up not fucking with half my friends type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do your little bit, you see who really did for you, and then you come home.
That's one thing.
A lot of people do their bids. They see who really there for them, and then they come home and still get back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like take care of, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it about the motherfuckers that was really there for you. Like,
don't let them down. Don't let them down. Yo, it's sad for you to take people through something and they stand by you, and then you come home and spit in their face. That's a spit in the face.
For real.
You know, like, I look at my wife, bro, up and down the parkway. I was in everywhere, and like I said, when I first came in, first about 5 years of my sentence, I was a wild boy, lockup all the time. My first 5 years, I probably spent about 4 years of it in lockup. And I'm talking about my wife coming every way and direction to see me, making sure I'm good, making phone calls, calling lawyers, and I'm going back and forth to court because they gave me so much time. Like, I had to literally, I got a 13-year sentence, right? A 13-year sentence exceeds in Jersey around like 7 years. I did 8.5, right? I'm still on parole. 5 years, right? I still got a bracelet on until July. They just released me with it, like,
till July what, this year?
July 26th. I get off my bro birthday, my bro date birthday. I get off.
Yeah.
But I get off parole in December. So I'm actually doing like 9 years and change off of a 13-year sentence. They didn't even want me, I don't even believe they wanted me home to courts. My max date changed in 22. I was about to come home, maxed out. Bro, they took me back to court and said I received double credits and gave me an extra 514 days. After, wait, I'm still going to court 7 years into my sentence and about to max out. And I'm like, how does that? So it right then and there let me know, like, nigga, going out there and throw a rock.
You can't beat the system, man.
Going out there and throw a rock and see where they put you at. They knew you was about to come home and they gave you more time. And my wife was like, yo, this is messed up. I've been thinking, your date keep changing, you in there, and I'm like, when is my life? Like, I spent my whole 30s in jail. I'm about to be 39. My whole 30s in jail. Not only was I in jail, but I put her there too because her life on hold. Now niggas be like, oh, you think she holding it down? Ain't no other reason but to think she holding it down.
That's like, how, like, all right, cause look, when I ain't gonna hold you, when a man get locked up, you feel me, they got a woman, it really don't, it be their mindset that really fuck them up. Like, you like thinking like, right, she out there doing something, or you think like, how was your mindset? Like, how that, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you know you had to go? Like, you know what I'm saying? What made you realize like, I bet she really like holding it down for me? Like,
well, I'm not the jealous type.
yeah,
So if you don't give me nothing to think, then ain't no reason to think about it. You ain't lying to me.
yeah.
And first and foremost, right, this is where everybody get this fucked up. I'm in jail, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking catch.
Yeah.
There's plenty of niggas out there. Yeah, I ain't the catch if she gonna dedicate herself to wake up 6 in the morning to get in the car, fill his car up and drive 2 hours there, spend 3 to 4 hours in jail, and then come 2 hours back. That's her whole day.
Yeah.
And I'ma think she dealing with another nigga. If she was dealing with another nigga, she wouldn't have got the fuck up in the morning.
Yeah, nah, I'm saying that, you know, I know you seen it. You see niggas
yeah,
be
but
there
I
going
see
crazy.
it. But it'd be young dudes,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking like this is probably why
Make their
my
time longer,
situation
too.
is the way it is because I don't give that.
Yeah.
I don't give that. Like I'm in jail. Like we all got the same shit in jail. We wear the same clothes. We got the same amount of money in our
The same
pocket.
food, yeah.
And guess what that is? Nothing.
Yeah.
So, and a female needs that companionship. Like they need that touch.
Yeah.
You know, even in your relationship, like you argue with your chick, there could be a little bit of makeup sex. That shit make it.
Yeah.
It get you over the hump.
Uh-huh.
I'm in jail and I start arguing over the phone about you cheating.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wouldn't pick up no more. Like, call me when you get home. Like, I didn't put you in jail. You chose to get up today and do what you did and go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm out here because I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But if a female actually commit herself to you and that process that way, that's the wackest shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
People talking to you, coming into jail, they talking to you like you a prisoner. You gotta wear baggy ass clothes when you come in. Like you can't even, like, you gotta respect it, bro. You gotta respect it. So in my mind, I watch it all the time in jail. Oh, they arguing with their chick and all that shit.
Make their time longer.
Make their time longer, and it's crazy because they argue with the chick, and then the chick end up leaving, and then they ain't got nobody to argue.
Yeah.
Now they miserable when I come home. And when you come home, what you gonna do? What you ran a bitch away? I just be looking at it. So mine's is a little bit different. Like,
nah, you definitely got lucky.
I got my wife tatted on me.
Yeah, you took a chance. She busted up.
Like and when not only did she laid the red carpet out for me and treated me like a king when I came home. Not only did she treat me like a king, she treat all my babies the same. All my babies the same. So it's like, man, I wish I would come out here and then jeopardize something for one of these I don't knows. Like,
you know,
like I ain't even. It ain't me. I'm a little smarter now.
How did you meet her?
Well, I actually met her through her mother. It wasn't like she linked us or nothing. You know, when I was home last time, I was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I actually was flying back from Miami. And the crazy thing about this was, I wasn't even with her long.
Yeah.
Before I went away. I was probably with her about 2 months.
Damn.
Before I went away.
Damn.
So I actually flew in from Miami. And I don't know if y'all know what CIAA is. It's like the March Madness. It's like when basketball to college, and they had it in Charlotte. So my boys went down there. When I landed in Newark, they already was texting me while I was, you know, so all the messages coming through on when I land. And they're like, yo, come down here, come down here. So I'm like, all right. So I went up to the desk and was like, yo, y'all got a flight to, which usually they don't, but they're like, yeah, we got one. I'm like, all right, send me there. So I'm texting a couple of my boys from the hood, from Trenton. They all down there. So now I get down there probably around like 10 o'clock at night. They pick me up from the airport. One of my boys I play cards with was like, yeah, yo, Renee's daughter down here. That's my wife, mother name. Yeah. And I'm like, they cool. She just said, yo, just take them out, show them a good time while they down here. So when we all link up, they actually got to leave in the morning. Yeah. So we just all linked up and we went to some like strip club, and we actually just crossed paths, and I think she had like a birthday coming up in May, and I knew somebody that like, you know, you could rent like jets and all this stuff from. So I actually linked them, which she already knew him, cause her friend go with him. So it was like we just exchanged, and it was like, all right. So probably like 2 weeks later, I don't know what came across me. I just texted her.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up? Everything good? Everything work out? And we actually started talking. And it was crazy because she actually worked for the state. And I'm not talking about like no year or two. She actually had like 10 years in working for the state. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna bark up this tree. But we actually started talking, and our first date, but we was finishing each other's sentences. We eat the same shit. It was like the female version.
Meant to be.
It was like it was an immediate connection, and I was still like living a little wild lifestyle. So it was like we didn't make it exclusive. Like we didn't sit down and say, "Oh, we together," you know. But we actually was working on it, and then I had a little yacht party down in Miami, and she called me like, "Yo, we supposed to be working on something. You down there with chicks shaking their ass and all this shit?" And I'm like, "Well, there's a lot of us down here." She like, "You making excuses," and I'm like, "Yo, I really am digging shorty." So I'm like, "All right, what bitch you want me to throw off the boat?" Like I just start throwing them all off the boat. And actually, she like, "Yo, you serious?" Because I'm letting you know, like, this is where I'm at with it. Like, we could, but I was still living a lot of wild lifestyle. So I done hid shit, lied, all that shit came out, and we actually separated for a little while because it was a lot of lying. You know, when you're in the streets, it was just I was compulsive with it. Like it was off my back feet. Like it was like I was doing a jump shot. Like I could just, that wasn't
That
true.
shit
But,
went so smooth. Yeah.
but she actually was smart as hell, and she found everything out. And we separated. And when we came back, we did it a different way. And I actually was working on myself at that time. So it was like, and she actually wasn't even beat, but after talking to each other for a little while, she was like, "Oh yeah, I could do this." Now we ain't perfect. We have our little disagreements and all that stuff. We ain't perfect, but I'm committed to the process. That's all I'm saying. I'm committed. Like it is what it is. She was committed, so why wouldn't I be?
Like you owe that to her anyway.
Yeah, it's you committed yourself every morning. You committed yourself. Now, if I could say, could I do the same? I'd probably be lying if I said I could do it. I would try the way I feel about it, but I'm committed. Like
everybody gonna do that.
And it's like,
Honestly.
I done based my life around her so much that I ain't got no plan B. You get what I'm saying?
Plan A gotta work. It ain't no plan B.
Plan A gotta work.
It's a hella jail, man.
Yeah, plan A gotta work. So let me commit myself to this plan A, and that's just that.
I always tell my girl that's a hella jail, you hear me? So you got my daughter now, so
Yeah. So,
cause like, you know, my daughter made me like really like change.
when you say like your daughter made you change,
Yeah.
would you be alright with another man in your daughter's life?
Nah.
See, that's the
like,
real way to look at it.
Alright, so my thing is, cause I got 3 sons, you know what I'm saying, and a daughter. So my 3 sons, it was another nigga in their life. You know what I'm saying? As long as that line not crossed, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they ain't no like just like that discipline line and like, you know, the dad shit. They got a dad. They not looking for a dad. You feel me? But other than that, yeah, I respect it. But my daughter, it's just I don't trust. I don't know. I'd rather be that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a different type of.
See, mine's the opposite.
Different type right there.
I got 3 girls, 1 boy.
Yeah.
And guess what? They all got to do it in their life. Of course, I was in prison.
Yeah.
But I used to think like that. Now I don't think like that. Like, my kid's mother tried that. Oh, you with her, I don't like her and all that. No, we ain't even gonna do that. Because I ain't get the chance to like your nigga or not like your nigga. But guess what? I had a baby by you, so I choose him. If you choose him, I choose him. It's your job to protect her.
Exactly.
That's how I be coming.
That's exactly like the bond between me and my being. Like I don't care who she did. I don't care. Like I try to be cool. I'll be cool. Like I want me to like be cool with him. I gotta trust you to trust them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah.
trust that person, because
It's not even that. I already
trust
trust you because I know you won't put your kids in harm's
You know
way.
what I'm saying?
But now, like,
But you
it's,
know,
it's
you,
certain shit, like,
you know what get to me though? Why not be cool with the nigga?
Yeah.
Why start a beef with a nigga that's in the door with your kid? Well, in the house with your kid. Like I'm trying to be cool with you. I don't want to because if I got to do something to you, I got to really remove you. Cause you around baby girl or you around my little man. So it's like I don't want no problems. Like
Man,
yo,
you
that
want all
my life.
animosity every time I gotta pick up my kid or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
And it ain't nothing wrong with all of us being happy.
exactly.
Like petty shit
You
can
don't
be pushed
want
to the
me, I
side.
don't want you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I trust you to have somebody that's gonna take care of my, like, you know, treat my kids like they own. Like, cause I know, you know what I'm saying, you won't put my kids in harm's way. But like, you know, everybody don't think the same though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm going through that right now. And everybody don't think the same.
Everybody don't
like,
think the same. I'm just saying, if you choose somebody to be around my daughter or be around my son, and they gonna do something crazy, we gonna let God handle that. He gonna send me in my direction because I'm definitely coming.
You always supposed to protect your kids.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. So I just be like, yo, but it's all respect. I ain't got no disrespect towards none of my kids' mother. First and foremost, I wasn't even really with y'all when we had a kid. So how am I thinking that it's going to be something different now? Like it just, we just going to walk this line and we just going to keep this respect. She got two mamas, she got two daddies. However you want to look at it, as a village, we all going to raise these kids together.
I wish people think like that though. A lot of people don't think like that.
It's, you know, when
that.
they over there, they got it. It's my daughters are handling this shit so good. They be like, yeah, my other daddy and all that. I don't get offended. I don't get offended. Matter of fact, I got a daughter mother that I don't even speak to. And my daughter's we go through other people, but she actually starts speaking to my wife, and she actually like they linking like, and I'm like, yo, like fall back a little bit. But she like, nah, we good. And she called her like, yo, is she calling you by your first name? Cause she gonna say, yeah, King. And I'm like, yo, you don't address her. You call her Mommy King. Because I don't feel like she's your equal. So you should be. And that shit surprised me because I'm like, you want my wife. And my wife like, I'm fine by whatever she called me long as she respect me. Because the one we talking about is actually just like my wife. They like all the same shit. So my wife leaking what her like. So I'm like, well, whatever you feel, you know, that's how you move. You make the decision what you want. But I don't want to come in between it. Y'all got your own little bond. And I'm just happy that my BM had actually, because I don't speak to her.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have not spoken to her since 2016. My daughter's birthday is September 26th.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, and we still don't, but we get the job done. I know we one day we going to have a conversation. But we get the job done.
Yeah,
So I'm feeling like if she could talk to my lady, then we gonna get this done. Like it's all
You
good.
know, nothing more peaceful, man, than when his BM and his girl get along, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Or when like both your BMs
That's
get
what I
along.
was
Like,
like,
I got
honestly-
kids. We got siblings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I came to the point now, like, I don't want to even risk having another baby. Because I don't want that in my life. Like, I don't want the drama in my life. I don't. And then shit out of the past. I mean, like, if I find a good, wholesome woman, you know what I'm saying?
Just cross that bridge when you
Then,
get to
yeah,
it.
but
You done been through some shit
I
and
done
you
been
don't
through
want to go
some
through it
shit,
again.
yeah, exactly.
It's that simple,
I'm not
mother.
trying to go through no
If
shit
you
like
drank
that.
some juice and it's nasty as hell, I don't want it again. It's just, I just don't want it again. It's totally understood.
And I'm chilling right now. I'm good. I'm happy. You feel me? Like, I'm good. I'm at peace
Well,
right now.
you got to understand what type of dudes we are. We always gonna find happiness,
Exactly.
even in the most fucked up situation.
Exactly.
Because I was just away and I found happiness every day. I found happiness every day. It was like, oh, this shit. I've been in here so long. What the fuck I'm gonna be mad about? Nigga, I put myself in here. Let me. Just like now, I'm saying to you, nigga, you put yourself in that situation.
Exactly.
You know who you lay down with. You know what's the possibility. You know what type of person she could possibly be.
listen,
And then when you're not with her, why not expect it?
That's why I can't blame nobody with I did
Bro,
3
just,
times. You heard
That's
me?
why when they be. That's why
And
when
mamas tell you like, yeah, she
Yeah.
ain't shit. Like, and then now you done put her in your mother life. she a part of your mother life.
Yeah.
It's that crazy, and you be like, man.
She calls everybody drama.
Ooh,
you heard
he
me?
said, but I love her though. It's just drama all around, but you gotta figure. I feel bad for the people that can't get past that drama.
Yeah,
stage.
that's why I love That's why I
Yeah.
love my girl right now, man, cause she bring me so much peace. Like I've been dealing with her for like a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never raised her voice and yelled at me. She ain't never argued with me. She ever had a problem with me? She talk about it. Ask, like ain't no argument. She'll ask. I reply. You know what I'm saying? And we're just okay.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I got so much PTSD. I gotta ask like, you okay? Like, you good, babe? She's like, why you always ask me? I'm like, I feel like it's just I'm always doing something
There's
wrong.
tension
You
in
feel
this
me?
mode.
Yeah, she's like, nah, I'm chilling. Like, I'm cool. But bro, like, I'm talking. She don't raise her voice at me. Like, that shit's so. When you go from all that drama and chaotic shit to that peaceful, that shit is different, bro. Trying to tell
Definitely,
you.
bro. That shit is everything.
Definitely.
Peace
no
is
matter how
everything.
you find it in a relationship or outside
Find a
relationship,
relationship.
peace is
Mm.
find peace.
Yeah, nah, but just when someone, when you got a partner to go through that shit with,
Word up.
that shit cool, man. It's Mr. Shingle Man.
Oh, right here.
It's the Bachelor, man. Yeah, man.
Because I've been in relationships all my life.
I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with a good
all my
ain't
life,
nothing-
but they all was long as hell. You feel me? And then it was the last couple. That shit was just toxic.
But I'm
I
saying
ain't
you
never
also
wanna
got to
go.
understand that relationships are experience.
Mhm.
So you just experience some shit. If it's short term, long term,
Yeah.
you just experience some shit. And I'm letting you know right now, like, you at an age now where you can't catch nothing. You can't catch nothing. So it's like you when you single, you walking on a limb. You playing with fire, like
Playing with fire.
you playing with fire, like.
Find you a nice good one.
Man, I mean,
Yeah.
I got it.
Heard me?
Oh, why you got a good one? So
for
nigga,
sure.
you ain't single.
Nah, you do. Yeah. Gotta get your head on straight.
Oh,
yeah.
so
See,
it's
that's
a-
his
it's a
problem. See,
understanding.
that's the
It's a-
problem right there. You understand?
No, it's a good, but it's all bring me peace. I'm
Yeah,
good. And
I got
they all know. Ain't no secret. I ain't hiding shit.
Yo, nah, but it's like.
Well, I'm saying your pocket's deep then because numerous. That's a lot of. That's
Yeah, man.
that's a lot. My baby's in the
Yeah.
FaceTiming me right now. But yeah,
That shit dope, man. And when you don't got a broke drum, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I got it, babe. Alright, cool. I ain't used to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what size you in? Right. That shit different.
Yeah, it's,
Somebody that can hold you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is.
ain't nothing like an independent woman, though. When you got an independent woman, like
Nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't putting it down on the other woman and
Yeah.
different national, but an independent black woman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm a mixed half breed. I'm mixed with so much shit that I don't even know. I could be mixed with German Shepherd. I don't know. I'm dead serious, but independent black woman. You just gotta look at it because
Nah, real shit.
you there's a lot of them out there now.
Mhm.
Some of them come with problems, some of them don't. But
Mhm.
you just be like, damn, she could do her own thing. I'm not into the woman that I can just do what I want to do and
I'm just feeding
buy a
on
couple
it.
things,
Yeah.
and I'm not into that. Give me the challenge, like it's
Most women settle for that nowadays, though, man. That's why this shit all fucked up.
yeah.
They gonna settle for that. They be fine with that shit.
Yeah, I like.
Hell
I do
yeah.
it. Every woman.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm just saying though, the woman that you grew up in the house with, your mom more than likely was the independent woman.
Mhm.
Why not want that for yourself?
Yeah.
I'm a grandmother. I'm raised by my grandmother, and she was very independent. So,
Yeah.
and I'm
Because
like,
an independent woman, you could grow with an independent woman. You know you can grow with an independent woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some independent women don't like.
Not
You know,
all,
it's-
but
no,
some
no,
of
I'm not
them
saying all. I'm just saying like some of them is a challenge
are. Yeah.
because like They hard headed. Like
Some of
I can
them,
do it
yeah,
for myself.
I
You know
don't,
what I'm
I don't
saying?
need it. I don't need a nigga for
But I rather challenge in that way instead of dealing with a woman that you got to do this for me. You got to do this for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I rather the challenge. Like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, they both could be hell.
Yeah. I'm just
And
saying,
that's
dealing
why.
with the woman.
Because you can have a woman that just.
I feel like when you meet a
She
woman
just
that
don't-
get that just don't take, like you
And then
lucky,
you'll
my
have
boy.
another woman that just don't respect it.
You do, but that's your choice.
'Cause that could be if she's so independent and she feel like she don't need a nigga for
I'm
shit.
just saying,
it could
like-
come to a time she just don't respect you at all.
Well,
You
me,
get what I'm saying?
I got a
So
girl
they
that
both
don't.
could be hell in their own way.
I got a girl that don't take. She also give like, you know what I'm saying. That make
Yeah,
me
yeah,
make me want to do. So I
But-
do enough to where she.
But
don't
remember
get,
this.
it's respect there.
It's
you know
your
what I'm saying?
choice
Yeah.
of who you have in your life. It's your choice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
facts.
So if you feel like she ain't the one for you, then I ain't gotta waste no more time.
Mm-hmm.
When you
Because
start to
some
get
people-
up there in age, you be like, I ain't wasting no more
Some
time.
people happy with a girl that take. They want that.
Nah, yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So it's all
Yeah, that's what type of nigga that is.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
oh, somebody probably taking from him when they see him in the streets. Like, it's
That's
just-
true.
I can't
I can't do
listen,
it.
I
I
can't deal with
can't
that
do
no
it,
more.
like-
I don't like it.
I used to always, you should do this, you should do that.
ain't no better woman than having a woman that stands up where you lack at,
Mm-hmm.
that can pick up that slack. Like,
Nah, for sure.
you like when y'all become actually a team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, we a team, dog. Like,
Trying to tell you, listen, my girl paid the
feel
phone. I'm
me?
like, what you doing? She's like, come on, babe. You know we a team. I said, all right.
Word up. Like, throw me the assist sometimes. Like, I
I
could
be
dunk the
loving
ball.
that shit, man. Cause like, listen, I be loving that shit. I learned that though, like, cause I had my fun. I did my, you know what I'm saying, like, fair share of women. Did my little roster, man. That shit is cool. Ain't nothing like having your own person that really like.
I feel like lucky. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you look up my wife. My wife, she called the passport abuse on the Instagram.
Yeah.
87 countries she been to.
Mm-hmm.
Solo traveler, all that shit. I'm quite sure she done ran about a bunch of niggas, ran across a bunch of niggas better than me.
Yeah.
Especially while I was down there where I was at.
The slums, yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And she was still committed to me.
Yeah. You got
So
lucky, man.
it's
You got lucky,
you.
man.
I'll be looking at this shit and I'll be like, nigga, I'm committed.
Yeah. That's a blessing. though.
Also, you probably motivate a lot of niggas too, though. Like, you know, niggas that like,
Yo,
cause not a lot of niggas make it look cool to be in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I got
everybody like,
about
Oh, that shit.
1,100 DMs of niggas since I've been home just hitting me like, yo, bro, thanks, bro. I got like 1,100 DMs basically, yo, bro, I'm so proud. Like, yo, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Like, I got mad people that's just hitting me, and I be like, I ain't doing it for them, but it's a proud thing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
oh, why? Well, you recognize you can do this shit too.
nah, real shit.
And it's niggas dropping with me left and right. Like, niggas is popping out. Like,
Yeah.
I remember, what was it? About 2 years ago? Niggas was popping out and getting killed in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm like, they was popping out and just shootings was just, I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna go home this year. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was sad. Like, but I guess if you put yourself in that environment, this is what happens. Like,
Go back to the lifestyle.
that lifestyle.
that
like,
got you in there.
I'm not going back to where where I done did all my bullshit at. Like, I know if you had it, you ain't got no choice then, but you still can get in there and get the fuck out of there.
All right, I'm so sorry. What were we talking about?
We were
I mean,
all over
yeah,
the place.
we're-
We was talking about good women though.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me sit this one out.
He has a good woman.
Let me sit this one out. Hey, yo, it's so hilarious.
Why you want to sit this one out?
I don't know. Some people might not classify me as a good woman. I don't know.
Why not?
You done heard some
Cause
people-
I don't take no shit. Whatever energy you give me, I give it back. So
So if you was with a man, with a dude, right, and he put a 10-year bid, would you hold him down?
13 years to be exact.
if I was with him for wait.
No, if-
How long were we together?
Don't matter. 2 months.
We were together for 2 months.
But you see, like, you got, like, like, you see that, like, you see you got one. He gets sentenced 13 years. You holding him
I
down?
feel like that's really questions that you can't just answer. Anybody
can't
can
answer
say
it, 'cause you
anybody
can sit
can
here-
say what they can do,
No,
but when
but
you're
you
until you're in
know.
that position, you
Be
really
realistic,
don't
though.
know.
I'm just saying. So you would not deal with
Realistically,
no other man?
realistically, if I was dating someone for 2 months and he went away for 13 years.
No, he got sentenced to 13 years.
He got
He
sentenced.
didn't have to do the whole 13, but he got
Did
sentenced
about
to 13.
9.
And I was only with him for 2 months. I don't know. I don't feel like that's.
Well, I can answer you that shit. That shit was a hell no.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Be realistic. You're not wrong. It ain't no wrong answer. Yeah, it ain't no wrong answer.
I ain't know if that was your situation. I ain't want to be like, ooh.
Oh, nah, my lady
Oh,
actually
yeah,
held it down.
his girl held it down. No, I'm
she
just
actually held
saying.
it down.
Yeah, we just asking the women.
Okay, we got to.
Because I know most of the women
no,
that heard that question, they saying no. Like
They saying no.
2 months. 2 months is not a long enough time for me to like even really get to know someone.
if
Like
you really experience somebody,
it takes months, sometimes years to get to know somebody for real. And I mean, I guess there's times where you just click with somebody like that. So those are rare cases, if we're gonna be honest. But it takes longer for me than 2 months to get to know somebody. So right off the bat, I might not do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a hell no.
But
like,
if that's my man,
sound like.
if that was my man beforehand, I'm not about to leave him in his dark times. But it's, yeah.
so
We're not drinking?
8.5 years. You touching another man or not?
I just answered that question.
No, you didn't. Because if you hold it down or not, 8.5 years. Could you do it without touching another man?
Can I not touch another man for
In
8.5 years?
kind of like celibacy, I guess.
Because I know women that can't go 8.5 minutes. Man.
I don't think
You know what
I can go 8. It's sad to say, but I don't think I could go 8.5
That's
years.
a long time.
But I can't really, you don't know what you can do until you're in that
But I'm
position.
saying realistically, not an average person can go 8.5 years.
I mean, but some people can. I mean, if you really love somebody and you,
No, that's just like one out of the bunch. I believe that's one out of the bunch. It could be possibly happen.
It depends how much you really love.
But let me ask you this though, right? You do the 8.5 years. Do you think that the nigga that you doing it would believe you went 8.5 years?
No.
Without touching nothing.
A man's not gonna-
realistically, it's not.
a man's
don't
not
matter,
gonna believe
look.
it. So yeah, you're right. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like,
But it's sad because the average dude that the female do time with, they not together when he come home. Like he get on his shit. Like, that's just, or she did some shit that came out and now it still didn't work out.
Right.
So I think that when you go into that situation, it's more of having a conversation of, yo, I'm gonna be here for you. We don't have to be together, but I'm actually gonna be here for you. If you need something, you need somebody to speak to, you need somebody to see, we can figure that out.
For real.
And when you come home, depending on where I'm at in my life, we can have a conversation of being together again.
I feel like that give a man.
yeah, that's the mature way to
That
go
give
about
a man
it.
a better
I feel like-
mindset too, though.
Yeah.
It do, but it give you a better understanding that you ain't gonna just be cursing me out about me doing and not picking up the phone and all this stuff. Because people in jail get delusional sometimes.
Yeah.
If you don't pick up the phone, they be like, oh, why the fuck you ain't picking up the phone? Motherfucker, real life is going on out here. Nigga, I had to take a shower.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't bring the phone, but people don't understand that
Yeah.
because they don't have that far to think.
So like
and to
two
think.
different worlds.
It's a little it gets a little different, but
That's
I
it.
just think the understanding is. But then you look at a female, she might have had a good nigga that went away, right? And she like, nah, I'm not doing that. Then she watch him walk out of jail all these years later. Then she look back on her life and she done probably fucked with about 7 suckers that didn't work out. And you looking at it like, now this nigga over here happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, this nigga over here happy. He done came home. He doing his fucking thing. Like, and she looking like all these fucking bums. Like,
I done dealt with
she got a restraining order on dude number 3. Like, let's hope she don't have a kid by dude 6 and he doing more time than the nigga that's down there.
Yeah.
And you bringing the kid to jail anyway. Nigga, I should have just did the time. Like, but it's
I feel like
cases.
like conversations like this, I really don't have much input because I don't really. I've never dated.
Yeah,
a
but
man
you know if you can
going
hold
away.
it, but you know if you know, I feel like anybody can know if they would hold somebody down. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
13 years is
I
a long time
probably-
to put my life on hold. That's all I was saying. But
It depends.
I know
5 or less? Yeah, I'm there.
Girl down, but I know I'm fucking, and I would tell her I'm fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like
But
I will
that's
hold
the
my damn.
conversation.
Yeah, like
I will
come
hold
back
my
to me
girl
when
down,
this
but,
is
like-
over. Like
Yeah,
I'm
but it's a
here.
conversation
I'm
that you
here.
had that you ain't even got to talk about if you fucking or not. It's just like, yo, we not together, but I'm
Yeah.
here for you.
But I'm on. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You and there. I know there's a lot of shit that you can't do for yourself right now.
Yeah, I
So
got
I'm here
you.
for you. And that's that. We ain't got to. If we gonna have a conversation about what I'm doing, then I might not be picking up the phone.
I ain't even gonna hold it. I get sentenced more than 5 years. I don't expect no woman to hold me
I
down.
didn't expect my wife to do it. I was like, yeah, let me see.
How long have you been married?
I'm about to walk down the aisle, but we've
Oh.
been together so long that I don't even. My wife need them to say it on paper. I don't need to say it.
I love
she
that
done
for
proved
you.
herself.
That's dope.
She want the paperwork and all that stuff. I signed whatever. Like, but she
Well,
did it.
Congrats.
She did it.
Hopefully we get an invite to the wedding.
Oh, yeah, y'all can be at the wedding. Yeah.
Generation don't get married no more. I love weddings.
Oh,
I absolutely
to a wedding,
love
man.
Well, I'm
weddings.
talking about the generation don't get married no more because the relationship don't last more than 90 days. But
Because we
baby.
all fucked up out here. We all so mentally fucked up, mentally, emotionally. We got some healing to do as a generation. It's sad.
It's called, like, I believe what me and my wife do, sometimes you got to turn that relationship shit off. Y'all got to literally sit down and chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to talk to me like you talking to one of your girls. Or
Right.
I gotta talk to
And
you. So that we get a better understanding of each
Exactly.
other. So when you turn it
Exactly.
off and you like, yeah, bro, like, and then not only do you know your wife as your wife, but you know her outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of just having that talk with her. And but you got to be mature enough to have that talk with her.
Yeah.
Because if she say some shit like, oh yeah, we was at the party, this little sexy ass nigga walked through, and you like, "Phew." But it's just a conversation. Let her have a conversation.
Yeah.
And then she feel comfortable saying shit to you.
Yeah.
And then they gonna put your panties in a bunch, she gonna say something to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like where I'm the era I come from, you had to have conversation. I'm damn near 40.
Mm-hmm.
So the conversation is, when I used to have to go holler at a girl, I used to have to go to the mall. Y'all niggas just dive in DMs and start liking pictures and shit.
Mhm.
Then when y'all get there, y'all got your phones in your hand, y'all text.
As an adult,
I ain't come from
growing
that era,
up,
though. I ain't come
growing
from that
up,
era.
we used to go to the
Yeah, I ain't
movies
come
every
from that
Friday.
era.
We was hanging out at the
I
mall.
understand
We ain't
that
that
young.
young.
But you see the era now, they don't really talk.
I could talk.
They don't really talk. They look at a couple pictures. They stroll down. Oh yeah, they like him. They look in his little thing and start looking at all his little
Yeah.
pictures in his clothes. Then they dive in the DM. They text for a few days. They get around each other in a party. They texting each other.
What Dathan gonna say? Social media fucked the world up.
I grew up without social media.
Yeah, see, you grew up
I grew up when you went in the crib and then you checked the social media.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up still calling, like, we didn't have cell phone like that. We like, hey, yo, I'm about to meet you here. I'm about to leave my house in 5 minutes.
I grew up roller skating ring.
Yeah, I caught the last bit of the roller skate room. The tunnel and shit.
I
Yeah.
grew up roller skating ring. You had to really.
Yeah.
It wasn't nobody showing you how to dress. You had to have your own style,
Mhm.
and you had to not be scared to say something to a female because their favorite line was, "Well, what the fuck can you do for me? Hey, yo, my name is not yo. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta do that. Now you just dive in a DM. Like,
Yeah, nah, do that.
I just send you a pictures of a Balenciagas in your size, and you couldn't be back. Like, that's what
Hey,
they
yo,
do.
I seen niggas do that, man.
That's what they do now. That should be like, and I be like, yo, some of my daughters don't even know what social media is.
Yeah.
They must be like, they're not allowed on it. And I'd be like, well, good, because I ain't allowed them on it either. Because you know, so much shit going on.
Hell yeah.
Girls get faster. They can reach out.
That shit
Oh, I got a
dangerous.
crush. You know, that shit. I'm just a little bit more like, I feel like you got to have a conversation because I need to know if you stupid.
Mhm.
Because you'll really be talking to a girl through social
That
media.
shit just be
and
for
then get
social
around
media.
her, and she
Yeah,
dumb
like,
as
dumb
hell.
as hell.
Same thing with a nigga.
Hey, yo, when I was single, you know what I came across? I came across a lot of alcoholics, man. I'm coming over like 10 in the morning, and I'm talking about she getting drunk
She
as
got some
fuck.
Amsterdam.
And she drunk by 12 o'clock. I'm like, yo, you, like, what's going on? I came across a lot of alcoholics, yo. Like, yo, it be a lot of alcoholics, man. That shit, I came across a lot of them, God.
It's starting over and all that shit. I'm done with you. Know, I ain't gotta run across another dummy.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do that.
It's over for me. It's over.
It's over for me for a while too.
Yeah.
I can't date right now anymore. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Gotta go to church.
I'm gonna focus on myself for a year.
They're gonna holler at Bishop Harrow or something.
And I learned to turn anything that's bad, anything that's negative, to just positive, laugh about it.
Well, I joke about everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm a jokester. That's all I do all day.
Motherfuckers be like, yo, how you even smile, man? Listen,
Laugh.
I'm at the funeral making jokes. I'm at my aunt's funeral making jokes with my sister, man. Like about my aunt. And that's just how I yeah, word.
Yeah, like that's how I cope with jokes. Like it just put me in a better mood. It put me in a peaceful mood. Better than I'd rather do that than be sad. And, you know what I'm saying?
It's not everybody focus on the problem so much. I like to focus on like the solution. Like, all right, you can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Focus on the problem. Everybody make the problem their problem. Like if it's a problem going on with their friend, you ain't never had a chick that be like, yeah, my friend nigga just got caught cheating on him and he be with you. Like, and then it's your problem.
Like now I'm cheating on you.
I'm not sitting here talking to you about your friend. Like,
yeah.
Like, then wasn't your friend just over here with another nigga?
Because don't men always say, birds of a feather? Don't they?
I'm saying,
if your friend's a hoe, you a hoe. Your man's a cheater, you're a cheater. But that's how a lot of men think.
Cousins and all that. But my saying is totally different. I believe if you hang out, if it's 4 dummies and you hang out with them, you the 5th.
Yeah.
Same thing with a rich.
You are who you surround yourself with.
So
for sure.
I ain't gonna say that you a hoe because you hang out with them. Might not be the smartest motherfucker because you choose to hang out with them and that's what they into.
Yeah.
So it ain't like, oh, it don't mean that, because you get some girls that be like, that's just not what they into. You get some girls that are relationship type of girls. They just want to be in a relationship.
Those be the biggest hoes,
with the dude
man.
that they laying next to. Like that's it.
You know, there's a lot of them is.
And then you get some girls that just like, fuck it.
I love women like listen. I have nothing against you. Want to be a hoe, just be a proud one. Like, you stop. Don't act like you all this put up, miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm it girl, but you passed around.
See,
like, be a proud. Like, all right, yeah. Like, I use these niggas for what they good for.
See, I got 3 little girls, and I be looking at them like.
I mean, that's I don't even want to think about that shit.
If that's what you want to do, give you a book or something. Read a book or something. Like, you gotta.
Yeah, I'm whooping ass.
Like, we raising. I want you, like, my daughters be saying right now, like, oh, she got a crush. Talking about, I said, she ain't got no crush.
Yeah, you know what
she
gotta
get rich to have a crush. Like, focus on your bag. Like, you gotta focus on your bag, baby.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be. I want you to be able to take care of me like I take care of you. When I get old, I can't do the shit that I'm doing now for you. So I need you to. And my daughters be like, oh, okay, yeah. You
How old are your daughters?
They all are 8.
All of them are 8.
June 4th. The other one turned 8 June 10th. The other one turned 8 September 10th.
Are you shitting me, sir?
They actually all 3 calling me right now. Because I'm not picking up. One will call me, the other one will call me. They all like.
They're all 8.
Okay, one more question. I'm sorry. All different moms, I'm gonna assume.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know if there was triplets. Shit, the fuck?
I'm talking about, I got wisdom now. I had to learn. I had a reckless life. I did the reckless life before. I figured it out.
Only blessings out of it was your kids,
But,
man.
and I love my
and
babies.
wisdom,
like,
yeah.
Everything. And I got one that looked just like me. She.
Oh, my kid spinning at me.
She looked like me. She act like me. It's crazy. Her
Yeah.
attitude like me. We bump heads every
3
10
daughters.
minutes. So,
3 daughters, 1 son.
That makes me. You have a son?
yes, I have a son.
Oh, okay.
Your son the oldest though, right?
Yeah, he about to be 10.
See, you don't think about him. He gonna go through it.
He gonna go.
He got 3 younger sisters. I grew up with 3
He
sisters,
protected,
bro.
brother.
I grew up with 3 sisters, man. That shit
I
tough.
gotta give it to him because
That
his
shit
family,
tough,
his mom's
yeah.
side of the family, they did. So he been with me because he live in Florida. They actually from out here, like Lakewood. 2 of my daughters from out here, like Lakewood, Times River, and my son. But he live in Florida. That little boy respectful, clean up after himself, help me, everything. Like I'm looking like, damn, I ain't got no problems out. She like, yeah, you got to talk to him about what?
Yeah.
Like he been with me.
I feel like they straighten up when they come with the dad, though. My son.
But you know what, but we got this understanding.
Yeah.
You respectful and you get good grades when you come here because
Do
you
whatever you want, yeah.
you don't live here. You get everything you want.
Yeah.
My son drink coffee coladas at 10 o'clock at night. Like my wife be like, well, he want coffee. You said he literally like every night.
Yeah.
Sleep. He do whatever he want to do.
Yeah. It's a
He wanna
vacation.
go, he like, I
Yeah.
want to go to the mall today. All right, go to the mall today. He came to me the other day and was like, Dad, What are your money? Wait, how could you do all this? Didn't you just get here?
Aww.
I'm like, well, don't worry about that. Just enjoy it.
See, I
I
can't.
said we can make it stop. We can act like we. He was like, well, I don't want to ask that question. But I could tell when he get around his sisters, because he a little older, that some of the things, because they Nicki Minaj and they start singing and bouncing around the house. I'm like, you want to go to the park down the street or something? Like,
the boy stuff, yeah.
but he chilling with them right now. Like, he chilling with them. And they're a handful.
3 girls, 8, all 8.
At the same time.
Shit.
I already know. I grew up with 3. I grew up with 3 girls in my house.
And my wife, she holding it down right now. Like, she got them, like, she called me, oh, they having fun.
Now, you don't got kids with your girlfriend, right?
Nah, I ain't got none.
You don't want no
I
more?
think she gonna get one. I think, I'm talking about, we
Got to.
I'm saying if it's possible, but the financial of what I got going on now, I'm talking about we comfortable. We definitely, we having our, we doing our damn thing. We figure it out. But would it be smart?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, because this is the cheapest stage for my daughters and my son. Then we got first car, we got college, we got. Them ain't nothing you can go in your pocket and actually.
Nah, fact.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
nah,
it's
fact.
like, is it? If you want one, we can go for it, baby. Like it's whatever you want. Happy wife, happy life. That's just how it is. We can go for it. But then when we start,
that's a good thing though, because most people don't think of down the line about them things. They just want it, baby, like in a moment, and they have it, and they're not even ready to even.
I gotta understand this, right? First 8 years, I ain't been there. One of my daughters, I actually spoke to on a regular basis. And me and her mother did, while I was away, every other party. She do 1 year, I do the other year. And I'm in prison. And these parties ain't cheap. You get what I'm saying? And now that I'm home, though, all this is my shit now. They mom's looking like, nah, nigga, go ahead, you get them. And I'm like, yo, it's an open door policy, drop them off. I don't club or do nothing. They my club. Just drop them off. Because I ain't got no choice. Like, you got to think about it. Even though how much we might not see eye to eye or whatever, it's my job now to pick up and do what I got to do for the rest of their life, because I actually wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? So it's choir, whatever I got to do, I'm there. And it's hard because you're like, damn, both of this got to go down on the same day. So I tell my wife, like, yo, you want to hit up over there for her? And I hit up for over. And she like, all right, bet. And then ain't even her daughter. But they love her to death. They call her first. So it's like, it can be figured out. It can be figured. I'll be looking at these niggas having all these kids, and then they be like, yo, they don't do shit for them. And I'll be looking like, it's impossible for me not to. Not these. When you got girls and you.
I'm a spoil the shit out of my daughter. I spoil my niece like that. Because, like, I tell my dad, you don't even call your dad, call me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta call your dad and get no shit, call me.
It's so crazy that 2 of my daughters have sisters. One of them we haven't met, but there's one. She has a sister named Heather. She comes. She stay with my family. She stay at the house.
You come with her?
And then she be like, always, what about me, man? Your dad done held you down with my daughter all these years. You buy us 2, Dad, come on.
Yeah.
She comes. But, like, she's mad right now that they like, well, she needs to, because she my oldest daughter. She like, well, she needs to be with you by herself. She not with me by herself. She got sisters. So why not bring her sister?
Why leave
they
her
on
out?
FaceTime.
Yeah.
She on FaceTime. And she young out of all my daughters. So we want her now. Like, she stay at my grandmother's house, wherever she at. My aunts, they get her. My mom like, well, they together now. They're packaged up. So we don't mind.
That's dope.
That's fine.
Shit, it's all of my nephew come. How many other kids? We don't even throw parties no more. We got enough of y'all.
No, that's how me and mine is, man.
The only party y'all going to is if all y'all get invited.
Yeah, we throw our own party. We got all them kids, man. All them kids, nieces, nephews, and cousins and shit. You don't even need to invite no friends. You gotta invite your cousins, man. It'll be a nice little party.
Oh, I do it smart though. We eat out a lot, but on the weekends when I got them all, nigga, I go on the grill. I get on the grill at 12 o'clock.
Hot dogs, hamburgers,
hot dogs. Yeah.
I don't know why Reef wasn't grilling today. Wrong with you?
Shit, we pulled up at this. I pulled up. He had just pulled up right behind us.
And I was lost somewhere down here. This GPS.
Yeah, that shit bring you into one of them houses.
Yo,
down
it
there,
bring me.
yeah.
It was like the water over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all nice.
Yeah, the water over there.
Sorry, I missed the whole
Nice
podcast.
little episode, man.
It's cool.
Shit flying.
Yeah, see me and the night, the fire going and shit, be a little vibe out here.
Word up. Lucky I don't do nothing. Next time I'm bring some fruit snacks. That's like
Expertbeats.com. You got lyrics.
Living in that east side, shout it. In them cities where we ride, shout it. In them cities where police watch, every day I see cops, but I still keep my eyes on me. Living in that east side, shout it. In them cities where we ride, shout it. In them cities where police watch, every day we see cops, but I still keep my eyes on me. Motherfuckers, but the green. Let me tell you, I'm back again. And y'all know why I haven't been up on the streets. I've been in prison and suckers been letting rain at the climb.